Hi all, it's Monday the 26th of May 2025 and here is a week guidance for you. Might resonate with a few of you, others it may not. Just take what does and please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Really appreciate it if you do that. And if you do want one-to-one reading with me, please visit the website, which is spiritconnections.uk, or it's Gary Edwards, spiritconnections.uk. The link is in the bio. Anyway, I'm shuffling the cards. And what's coming out? Well, what's actually jumped out is the Hermit card. You might not see it because of the virtual screen, but I will take a picture. So the Hermit's coming out again. It's Bank Holiday Monday today in the UK. So with this, some of you may feel a little bit left out, but twiddling your thumbs a little bit here. Again, with this, some of you might want to have a little bit of time on your own, but don't take too much time on your own. Others don't want to be on their own, if you know what I mean. So there's kind of a mishmash of energy for some of you this week, I want to say, as I'm starting to get into this reading. Now, I kind of want to say some of you are looking into your life to make changes. You're fed up with same shit, different day kind of energy. So having time on your own at this time, it's about you healing, about focusing on the bigger picture. So it's a must. But then obviously, as time goes by, the next few days, we've got to step out. We've got to step out of our comfort zone. We've got to take a leap of faith. So again, this could be bringing something new into your life here. I'm just turning the cards over as I'm looking and talking here, which is the Queen of Cups. Now, with this, obviously, cups is to do with your emotions, your feelings, relationships. Again, you might have been let down at the weekend within a relationship, being pushed out. If that's so, again, this is you evaluating the relationship, evaluating you not being second best, and I just feel there could be a little bit of toxicity rising this week, but for you to deal with. But I'm not feeling kind of negative or bad about it. I feel that things have got to come out for you to go forward, if you know what I mean. Again, you might be shutting some doors here. If so, I feel it's a great thing shutting doors, because it's a case of bringing it. You're allowing new to come in by doing that. But obviously, with this, with the Hermit, some of you may be sitting at home thinking about your life, thinking about your work, thinking about your relationship, or thinking about bloody both here at the moment. So, look, I feel this week, mediumistic wise, there's kind of a lady that's coming in from Spirit, guiding you and helping you. There's birthdays, anniversaries with that lady in August, the 13th, the 14th. I'm seeing with that, but again, I don't feel some of you there are on your own. So please allow your loved ones, allow Spirit to come in and guide you. If you are feeling a little bit lost, a bit down, a bit lonely, please though, don't shut yourself away, because again, that's the downside with the Hermit. It could, have the opposite effect of, pulling you away from people when you need people into your life, if you know what I mean. So be aware of that. But this week, I feel it's a reflection of your life, where you're going, and what you really want out of it. Again, some of you may want relationships or a new relationship, so you're not on your own. But the only way you're going to do that is get out there and go with the flow and start bringing in the new. But it's about you taking control of your life and being positive. So with that Queen of Cups coming in, I really feel it is about getting your emotions in order. It's about weighing everything up here. Obviously, with your feelings, your emotions, relationships, comes the money card here. Okay, it's interesting. I've got the Devil card as well coming out here, but then I've also got the Hierophant as well. So a mixed bunch this week. I do feel with the cards what coming out at the moment. So again, with the Four of Pentacles, some of you will want to break free. You may be shutting yourself away because of money, or it's not going to plan with money, or I haven't got the money to go out and do and see and whatever. So you've been very cautious in spending money. Some of you may have not been cautious and actually gone spending to, again, feed your addictions here with the Devil card here. And again, you're trying to find your happiness by spending money, but all you're doing is getting yourself in more shit kind of thing. But you're doing that because of obviously not taking control of relationship or feelings of emotions around you. It's a vicious circle, isn't it, going around here? But the cards are saying here, you know, yes, spend a little bit of money on yourself, invest in you. Again, that's maybe doing some courses, you know, putting yourself out there a little bit. It's about your growth. So doing something what you really want to do. So again, remember the saying is if you spend a little, you get a lot back. So, but that is not obviously not by buying shit. You know, it's about, you know, investing in you. So if you're doing some courses, studying, you know, you're planting seeds for the bigger picture here. It's interesting because I have got the Hierophant card coming out as, sorry, the High Priestess, I should say. Why have I said the Hierophant? So right, with this, usually if my words slip out or whatever, with this, the Hierophant is most probably showing itself in this reading in my head here. So with this, what I want to say is that spirit are most probably guiding you, or you need to be in your power or keep your faith or your belief with spirit here. So some of you might be going on a pathway with spirit. Again, that's investing time, evolving, developing, whatever to go forward, but it's taking the control there. This was the High Priestess. So again, in a way, that is, you know, you're very spiritual. It is a very strong feminine spiritual card, you know what I mean? But it's about your beliefs, your wisdom, your knowledge going forward. The Moon card does actually show on this card a little bit. There's, as I say, obviously, as an intuitive reader, when I teach the cards, I always get people to notice different things in the card. I'm noticing this Moon card here in this card. So what I'm saying is, some of you, or you know, may have gone through illusions, deceit within a relationship, you know, which has forced you to, you know, spend time on your own. But we've got to get you out of that to move forward here. So it's about you know, developing your skills going forward. Again, with the Four of Pentacles, it's about investing in you to go forward. You know, if you keep worrying and holding on to money, you know, it's just going to make you really more heavy kind of thing. You know what I mean? There's just something that's negative with that. So invest a little bit in you to break that cycle, to go forward, bringing in that new knowledge. But then the Devil card, obviously, that's coming out. We've most probably been dealing with devilish energies around you, more than one devilish energies some of you may have dealt with. But again, it's about addictions, drug addiction, sex addictions, you name it, all kinds of addictions here. Again, some addictions of not letting go and not moving forward within your life. And it's about keeping your faith, your belief. So all of these cards, everything what's coming out, it's this week, it's about keeping your faith, keeping your belief, keeping your dreams alive with your goals and what you want to do, and ignoring the negativity and all the shit. So guess what? Put yourself first this week. You know, go for what you want. Do what you want to do, even if it's going away for the weekend and letting your hair down. You know, getting something out your system, whatever. It's about making these changes to go forward, but leaving everything behind it. But again, if you invest in you, so this is important. If you invest in you, I've just turned the cards over again for another card here. So if you invest in you this week, there could even be a job opportunity. There's something that's coming here. I have got obviously the Ace of Pentacles that's showing itself here. Now that is an offer too good to be true. I feel it's going to be absolutely fantastic. But this offer that's coming out of the blue here, money is in your hand here. There's a new doorway. There's a new pathway. There's something that's going to take you in a new direction. But again, the first card, the Hermit, if you're shutting yourself away, you're not getting out there. You're not going to get no offers. So you have got to break that cycle and get out there. You know, you've got to deal with the devilish energies around you. Again, the devilish energies could be you, that you're not, you know, breaking the cycle here. So just be aware of that. But you know, sometimes in life, if we have toxicity, if say we go on holiday and it's not what it's cracked up to be, and it's negative and it's this and that, you know, and you've you know, even you might have been warned not to go on holiday and you've still gone. But if that's you've gone and it's shit and it's horrendous and it's this and that, but again, and you perhaps didn't listen to people that you should have gone, or you know, be weary. But guess what? You've been, seen it, done it. You've got the T-shirt. But guess what? It's about keeping your faith and the belief and turning something negative into a positive. You know, and it's turning that around. So again, this week it's about turning things around. I want to say it's about putting the past behind you. You know, without life lessons, we're never going to learn anything. We're always learning. We're gonna keep learning until we actually go in a grave, aren't we? You know what I mean? Until we die. So, when we're born, we die, we're still learning. So, and guess what? The person that says they know everything, they know jack shit, because we're always learning. And guess what? There's the saying, isn't it? You're a jack of all trades and a master of none. So it's about just focusing on the bigger picture. The bigger picture here will be you being in your power, turning things around, going forward, doing what you want to do, having all them life lessons and still learning and growing and going forward. So this week, it's about bringing your knowledge to the forefront here and going for what you want, what you believe in, and doing what you want. So again, if that's doing some study courses to make yourself better, adding new strings to your bow, going forward. Again, if you're adding new strings to your bow, that's going to bring more money into your life because you might work for yourself or bring something in. So this week it's about going forward. Some of you may be shutting the past out of your life once and for all this week. So stay focused, be positive, and you've got this. But remember, invest in you. Hope you understand that. Have a great week. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you do want a one-to-one reading with me, I do go into more personal things on the one-to-one readings. Please book through my website, spiritconnections.uk. We will catch you on the next one. Bless you all. Thank you.